My name is Christina Radford, and this year for Halloween, I went as the most improbable thing I could think of, a woman who would be interested in Jeremy.
My name is Jeremy Erdheim, and that shouldn't have been too hard. You already look just like your mother.
And this is the news. A note written by Albert Einstein about the joy of living a modest life was auctioned off for $1.5 million because nothing says modest living like spending outrageous amounts of money on a piece of paper.
Michael Bay is set to produce a live-action Dora the Explorer movie because there's only one way to make sure Swiper doesn't swipe anymore.
Constellation Brands has agreed to buy a 10% stake in a publicly traded cannabis company with the aim of creating marijuana-infused sodas and juices. This could give a whole new meaning to the name High C.
Halloween was this past Tuesday, and the results are in. Every girl you know was a cat.
Hey, that's not true. I wasn't a cat.
What were you for Halloween?
A tiger. And now let's send it over to our weatherman, Paul Schultz.
Wagwan, my Buffalo soldiers. My name's Paul, but not Sean Paul. Don't get it confused. For today's weather, I sent up 3 little birds into the sky to get a better view of the tropical storm coming. This was Florida yesterday. Some light rains in the north, some cooler weather in the south, and this is Florida today. There's a 100% chance that we're screwed because there's a big, juicy storm bigger than your grandmother coming our way. But for all the buddies out there, don't worry. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. If you're wondering, there's no need to take shelter because things get a little bit better in tomorrow's forecast. As you can see here, there's a clear... Never mind, my joke. Apparently, Tropical Storm Roy G. Biv is slaying all over the United States. It's gonna be raining gay men, hallelujah. But if you don't like Lana Del Rey or hearing thousands of grown men calling her mom, then I would recommend taking shelter. You're homophobe. It'd be smart to use an umbrella, Ella, because it's gonna be really wet. Moist and drippy outside. And in order to stay warm and toasty, I suggest you cover your neck, your back, and your crack. Because of the strong winds, trees will be losing all the leaves, and people keep asking me, Paul, what me gonna do? 3 words, rake it up. The highways will be a little wet, so a reminder to drive despacito, because you don't want to mash up your facito. Hopefully the storm clears a little, and the sun will be a nice shade of Bodak yellow. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Paul. Limited edition packets of McDonald's Szechuan sauce made famous by the animated series Rick and Morty have been sold for up to $15,000. Clearly, the sanity of the people willing to pay these prices for the sauce is, as the kids say, lost in the sauce.
Researchers from Troy University tested the effects on giving marijuana to fish to see if it would help them relax. One fish reportedly had a panic attack, thinking it was drowning.
An 11-year-old girl won $25,000 for inventing an app that allows you to test water for lead contamination. Geez, the most noble thing I had done for humanity at that age was grind with Jeremy at his bar mitzvah.
And the most notable thing I did was let her. A 33-year-old woman became a princess after marrying an African prince she met at a DC nightclub. All she had to do was send him $12,000 through Western Union so his family could take back their throne.
So, Jeremy, I called you the other day, didn't get a call back.
You didn't get a call back? Oh, it must have gotten lost in the mail or something. And this has been the news.
Whoa. Whoa.